What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a word from the ancestry for the sign of Taurus. Okay, Taurus, what's good with you guys? You guys are third this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay. I did not forget about you guys. um, Here, girl, I needed a mini break in between reads to get me like my little late night shake and to kind of give me like a little boost of energy, a little protein. Um, so that way I could come back and do you and Leo's reading. So sorry I am super late. Today was a pretty busy day for me. Was hoping to get y'all out a little bit earlier so I could do some knitting, but here we are, a little late, okay, but I got you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into y'all's reading. Okay, you guys know how this goes: one from the top, one from the bottom, and one energetically from the middle. Okay. And I'm trying to make sure I get the card that I'm seeing. Okay. There we go. All right. So let's see what your ancestors are observing as they watch you from the great beyond. We have the Five of Wands, the Moon, and the Prince of Swords. Okay, just so you guys know, heads up, if you don't already know, Gemini got the Prince of Swords as well, which is the hacker, but theirs was over here. Okay, so again, you could have Gemini in your chart. Okay, or there could be, just like Gemini, some cross watching going on. Okay, so if this reading does not full on resonate with the Taurus collective, it could be a cross watcher, your person possibly trying to see what's going on with you, or trying to energetically let you know what's going on with them. Okay, or it could be the universe, your ancestors wanting you to know something that you need to know. Okay, so that being said, let's kind of get into y'all's reading. So we have the Five of Wands here, okay, which is strife. All right, you see these two people are arm wrestling. They're on two different teams. Okay, baseball kind of themed. Okay, someone may like baseball. Okay, or maybe you have an ancestor that enjoyed watching baseball. Okay, but this Five of Wands is usually talking about some form of arguments, things of that nature. It could be some internal conflict going on, okay, within you yourself about a particular situation, okay, Taurus. Now, this could be completely off the energy of Taurus this week, because we've been on some really pretty decent energy, okay? We have the moon here, okay? The moon. Moon is Pisces energy, okay? You have Pisces in your chart, or possibly dealing with a Pisces. But there's some things that are hidden from you right now, Taurus, okay? Either, I don't feel like it's you hiding anything. We're not really known to hide anything unless we're trying to surprise someone, okay? But other than that, this could just mean there's something hidden around the situation that you're involved in, okay? And so you won't really know anything until something shows itself, all right? Or someone, all right? The Prince of Swords, the hacker, like I said, showed up in Gemini's read, but it was the first card out, okay? I shuffled, before I started y'all's read, okay? And this just so happened to come out, okay? So again, I'll say for you, as I said for Gemini, someone watching you via social media, possibly, okay? Trying to get some information about you, all right? Not in a sense to like do identity theft or anything like that. Um, it could be also to kind of forewarn you to be careful about where you're shopping from, okay? Um, if you're doing a lot of online shopping, Taurus, be careful and mindful. Make sure you are purchasing from a secured website. If PayPal is an option, by all means, you may want to do that. I do that personally when I online shop. If I'm not familiar with a website, okay, you can primarily tell if a website is secure for online shopping if you see kind of like, if you look in the browser bar, okay, and you see this little lock. If you don't see it right within where the web address is, it should be somewhere like on the bottom. I think it's like the bottom right corner or something like that, where you'll see like a little lock or something somewhere. It's usually either in the address bar, the web address bar, next to the web address, like to the far right, or like at the bottom right corner, okay, of the screen of the site that you're on, okay. Um, Sometimes, if even if it is a reputable site that I've shopped from before, I'll still do PayPal. I'll choose PayPal, use my debit card, and then check out. I won't check out through the site's regular checkout. Okay, so that's just a tip for you guys. All right, to just be mindful of where you're shopping from. Okay, um, don't save your credit card information on sites that you're not familiar with. Okay, if anybody asks for payment via Cash App or primarily Cash App, Zelle, I wouldn't even do Zelle either, depending on what it is that you're shopping for. If it's like hair, definitely do not do any payment through Zelle or Cash App for hair. Okay, if you're buying hair, it needs to have PayPal available or regular Visa, MasterCard, American Express, stuff like that, okay? You'd be better off. Now, I'll be totally honest with you. I've gotten hair from off of Amazon. I've gotten like headband wigs from Amazon. I've gotten braiding hair, okay? Like if you're a braider, um, or you're about to get your hair braided, child, go on Amazon, okay, Taurus gang. You may be like, girl, you must be out your mind going on Amazon to get some hair. No, I got some actually banging hair. It was soft as I don't know what, okay? It was so soft. You would have thought it was real, okay? And it was a synthetic, but it was actually a very good brand. I can't think of the name, what it was, but I know I got it in a really pretty color, of like a honey blonde type color or auburn kind of vibe. It was a mix in bag of hair, and I got it for like 4 or 5 bags for a really good price. It was like $60 or so for like 4 to 6 bags, and it was perfect. It was amazing. Okay, so that's for somebody. Okay, it's not gonna be for everybody, but it's for somebody. Okay, but be very mindful. And like I said, if it's hair that you're looking for, go on Amazon. They did not fail me. Matter of fact, I still got a pack of hair left. That's how much hair I had, and I literally only had to buy. I think I only had to buy one set of the 3 pack of hair, and it was more than enough. Because I got some braids. This was like about maybe like 2 years ago, and I got some braids that were like about maybe 2 sizes bigger than micro braids, and it was absolutely perfect hair. It did not, I didn't braid it myself, someone else braided my hair for me. It didn't cut at their fingers. It curled wonderfully. It took the heat very well. Just do your research, kind of skim through, read reviews. Okay, that's something I do too. When I'm buying something, I go ahead and I read the reviews before I actually make the purchase. And I really like the ones where they actually put pictures, okay, with what they got. Sometimes some people do videos on Amazon of the packaging and the product itself. So I mean, by all means, don't knock it until you try it. I got real lucky and lucked up on some really decent hair. Okay, so for others of you, just go back to the wig shop. Okay, go back to a beauty supply store. Everything's opening up back now. So if you can go in there and get your hair, do that. Okay, instead of buying it offline. Okay, because especially buying hair offline, it's really hard to find a reputable place online that actually won't try to overcharge your card, okay, and steal your information, okay? So be careful, okay, when you're online shopping. So, that being said, let's get into these clarifiers, okay? So, we're going to take one from the top for the Five of Wands, one from the bottom for the Moon card, okay? And then one energetically from the middle for the Prince of Swords, okay? So let's see one at a time what's going on with these. So we have the Five of Swords being clarified by the King of Pentacles, okay? King of Pentacles also came out in Gemini's, but it clarified a different card over here towards the end, okay, of their reading. For you guys, like I said, it's some type of eternal conflict or internal conflict, sorry. But it may not be with you. Like I said, our energy has been amazing this week. So I'm finding it very hard to believe that Taurus is going through some type of internal conflict, unless it's in reference to a person, okay? If this is a person for you, this King of Pentacles, Taurus, you may be finding it hard to let this person back in, or whether or not if you should deal with them, okay? This person also, if it's a cross watcher, has been dealing with some internal issues in reference to possibly coming towards you, okay? Basically, at least it's a King of Pentacles in the sense of someone who means a lot to you. They have some worth to them, and they may have some form of an offer for you, okay? An offer in the sense of what's been going on with them, or an offer of love possibly, okay? Let's move on to this Moon card. The Moon card, wouldn't you know, is being clarified by the Page of Swords, okay? Page of Swords is here with the Moon, where I feel as though, again, not you, Taurus, but someone who's in your energy, like I said, could be Pisces, could be a fire sign, because we almost have everything here except for, well, we do have a water sign here, but as far as cups is concerned, we don't have that here yet, okay? But nonetheless, there could be some light communication in regards to a particular situation, but it's not going to be heavy revealing, okay? It's going to be piecemealing a little bit at a time, okay? In a sense of, there could be, if again, Taurus, if you have Gemini in your chart, you might as well go ahead and watch the ancestor read of Gemini as well, okay? And it may kind of resonate with you. There's a lot of mixed energy in Gemini, so if you do kind of get in where you fit in, take what resonates and pass the rest, okay? But it's a situation of, again, like I said, kind of piecemealing you in a sense of what's been going on with them, but there still will be a lot hidden, okay? Maybe it will be too much information to drop on you at one time, Taurus, and so That may be why they only give you little bits and pieces at a time, because they are also trying to still, deal with the situation at hand of what's going on with them. Okay, so they're only going to give you but so much information. Okay, so let's get into this Prince of Swords energy, which is being clarified by this 10 of Pentacles. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like with this Prince of Swords, like I said, someone kind of watching over you in a sense of, what you're doing on social media. Like I said, maybe trying to see what you're doing, if you're with anybody, things of that nature. Okay, this person thinks very highly of you. With this 10 of Pentacles, it's usually gathered around family, things of that nature, wanting that with you. Okay, they see your value, they see your worth, and obviously something more than just your standard, regular text messages, things of that nature. Okay, and so it's a possibility of talking to you about expanding your relationship or evolving your relationship. Okay, I'm gonna do the same for you, Taurus, as I did for Gemini. We're gonna look at the bottom of the deck, and we do have this Devil energy, which is Capricorn energy. Okay, meaning there's been some kind of like toxic energy possibly around this person, not you. Okay, you're not toxic. We already know that during this week. Okay, up underneath there is the Two of Swords. Okay, I'm not going to place this anywhere except for right here. You have Two of Swords energy and then the Queen of Cups. Okay, Two of Swords energy is kind of indecisiveness of what to do. You are going to be in this Queen of Cups energy. Okay, possibly holding your emotions very well, being very mature about the situation at hand, in the sense of whatever they come to tell you, Taurus, or whatever anyone tells you for that matter, you will be able to be very mature about it. Okay, and you will kind of hide your emotions pretty well. Okay, so if you are going to be doing any hiding, it's going to be how you truly feel. Okay, you will try to, as we always do, take the high road. Okay, and be the bigger person. All right, no matter what this person tells you. Okay, but I will say up underneath is the Five of Cups. I'll show you guys. Five of Cups being there is talking about disappointment. Not disappointment in a sense of it, bothering the situation, but in the sense of disappointment in the person and how things were handled. Okay, when it comes to this toxic energy. All right, so let's get into the ancestor oracle for you guys. We are already at about going into 19 minutes into your read. Shuffle 2 more times here. One more. And we'll cut by 3s. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for Taurus as your advice from your ancestors. It says, respect your physical body, Taurus. Respect your physical body. Detox, rejuvenate, and relax. Okay, this came out, I'm not going to say, I can't recall whether or not, it may have came out last week or a week before last, I believe. I'm not going to, I want to say the possible sign was Scorpio, but I'm not 100% sure. I feel like it could have been either Scorpio or Pisces that got this card. Okay. Um, but nonetheless, if you know your birth chart placements, you can always go and view those ancestries for those placements, okay, if you know them, all right? But respect your physical body, detox, rejuvenate, and relax. It's talking about winter is coming, okay? If you like Game of Thrones, okay, I enjoyed Game of Thrones. I just did not like how it ended, okay, for some reason. Um, Game of Thrones just automatically came up for me, okay? I have not, I don't know if it's even started yet, but the House of Dragons, I would like to watch that to see how that goes. Um, I want a redo of the last season, I'm sure, just like everybody else. But I feel like Taurus, I don't know why, aside from, winter is coming, I feel like that, that phrase, like, nothing, Jon Snow, is kind of the vibe you're going to be in towards this person, okay? Which is understandable as far as I'll say emotional intelligence goes, okay? And that's just like a quick sidebar for some of you Tauruses, or possibly for your cross watcher. Like, you know nothing, Jon Snow. You know nothing. Okay, you know nothing, cross watchers. You know nothing. Okay. Um, with that being said, let's get back to your oracle card here. Okay, so take the time to relax, okay, Taurus, and rejuvenate yourself. Winter is the time that you normally do that. I know I do, okay, in preparation for spring, okay. We're kind of introverted in a sense, okay. As far as when we get ready to prepare for spring, we like to, stay in, cozy up, things of that nature, okay. The coined phrase cuffing season comes to mind, okay? And so maybe at this time you might be looking for, someone to kind of spend some time with too, okay? So this may be the time that this person possibly chooses to pop up, okay? Or someone else that may have your eye or have their eye on you, okay? So respect your physical body is on page 82. Just take the time to just relax. Like I said, we kind of talked about detoxing in your heart's desire read, fasting, things like that, okay. As far as physical desires, respect your physical body, okay. This person may try to be a little bit sexual with you, as we do have wands energy here, but it's not, really heavy. It's most that might be your internal conflict, Taurus, is some sexual energy possibly. And so just be mindful to not kind of give in to that type of pleasure if it's been a while since you've been with this person, okay. Kind of try your best to fight those urges until you feel comfortable, okay, because that's not going to always resolve everything. So let's go ahead and read this for you guys. Respect your physical body, detox, rejuvenate, relax. It is time to pay more attention to your physical surroundings, both your body and the environment where you live and work. Your mortal body is just as important as your spiritual energy. It is important to look after the vessel that carries your soul. Consider how you contribute to your health and well-being. Also, look at the energy where you live and work. Create a sacred space so you can go home to relax and recharge, okay? Part of the divinatory meaning, create a bubble in your routine where you can process and release stress, emotions, or physical impurities, okay? Notice what you are consuming and limit the processed foods, chemicals, or negativity you are taking in. A cleansing diet or skin treatment will have benefits for your whole self, okay? I've also picked up a skincare regimen Um, Picking up, I love shea butter. I love coconut oil. Um, I just got some argan oil for my body, which I'm like in preparation for the winter as far as like for dry skin. Um, I have like a new facial treatment that I'm doing now. So just those little things. I love doing like little spa treatments on myself. Like it's usually like a full day thing where I kind of, or kind of like the weekend, like recently I just like soaked my feet and did my own little kind of like pedicure, and then kind of next is kind of like a facial, and then wash my hair, braid it up, kind of get ready for wig season, um, stuff like that. So, just take care of your physical body, Taurus, okay? Treat yourself well in the process of all the craziness that may be going on around you, okay? So we're getting into 26 minutes into your reading, Taurus. I don't mind. Hopefully you've gotten some good information out of this reading. Again, get in where you fit in and take what resonates and pass the rest. So we're now going to get into your angel messages of support for your final message to wrap up your reading. Okay, well, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for Taurus. We have Sonia. We have Sonia, who says, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me, okay? So if there's someone that you've lost, like I said at the beginning, it's for a small few of you. If there's someone that you've lost that is, like I said, was a fan of baseball, possibly, they are safe and they are happy and they love you from afar, okay? Underneath that, I'm going to give you guys 3 messages. Caressa is the next message. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now, okay? So whatever cycle you've been going through, Taurus, whether it be independence and needing to break into or about to break into a relationship, okay? Being single is no longer is a thing of the past, okay? You could be at the end of a cycle as far as taking care of yourself, taking better care of yourself. It's not the end of a cycle, but it's the beginning of a cycle, okay? So maybe exercising, whatever it is that you never did before, you're now doing now, okay? And you're focusing on yourself now. So not focusing on yourself is now a thing of the past, okay? That's for a few of you. The next one here is from Francesca. Francesca, who says, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress, okay? New energy alert, okay? I love this. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress, okay? So if you are being even indecisive about what it is that you want right now, you will end up blocking your progress, okay? So if you have this toxic energy on you of negativity about things in reference to whatever your goals are, Taurus, you will block them from fruition, okay? So avoid doing that as much as you possibly can, okay? So Taurus, that is all that I have for you guys tonight. We have one more reading for you guys this week. So until then, peace.